Hello, my name is Thane and I like to experiment with AI art. This is the part 2 of my exploration of different music styles and what Midjourney's interpretation of them is. This is a very big experiment, and this time I decided to show everything instead of sorting out the ones I personally like the most. So as usual, the formula for my prompts is: first, the music style name on its own in 3 different aspect ratios. After that, each one in combination with some other words that attempt to change the subject matter in the images. And each prompt contains -- no watermark to attempt to reduce the appearance of those. Sometimes unsuccessfully. Then -- seed 777 to make the comparisons of the prompt only, without the extra layer of randomization. Then -- v5.1 to set what model of Midjourney to use. If version 5.1 is still the default style, you don't have to specify it. And you always have the option to set it in place for all of your prompts with the /settings menu. So here is 44 music styles, continuing where we left off in part 1 of this series. Electro House. A high-energy subgenre of house music that combines the driving beats and pulsating bass lines of electronic dance music with elements of electro and synthpop. Originating in the 2000s, Electro House is known for its intense drops, catchy melodies, and infectious energy, making it a staple in clubs and festivals worldwide. Electro Swing. A genre that blends the vintage sounds of swing music from the 1920s and 1930s with modern electronic elements and beats. Electro Swing features upbeat rhythms, catchy horn sections, and samples from classic swing recordings, creating a lively and playful fusion of old and new. It emerged in the early 2000s and has since gained popularity for its retro charm and dance floor-friendly vibes. Electronica. A broad and versatile genre that encompasses various electronic music styles, characterized by its focus on experimental and innovative soundscapes. Electronica artists incorporate elements of ambient, techno, IDM, and other electronic genres, creating intricate compositions that range from atmospheric and introspective to rhythmic and danceable. Originating in the 1970s, Electronica has been at the forefront of pushing the boundaries of electronic music. Emo. A subgenre of rock music characterized by its emotional and introspective lyrics, melodic guitar-driven sound, and confessional songwriting style. Emo music emerged in the 1980s and gained popularity in the 2000s, often expressing themes of heartbreak, personal struggles, and teenage angst. It has influenced various genres and subcultures, resonating with listeners seeking emotional connection and authenticity in music. Ethno-House. A genre that combines electronic dance music with traditional world music elements, blending modern production techniques with cultural and ethnic influences. Ethno-House tracks feature diverse percussion, ethnic instruments, and vocal samples, creating a global fusion of sounds that celebrates cultural diversity. Originating in the 1990s, Ethno-House showcases the richness of different musical traditions while maintaining a danceable and uplifting vibe. Flamenco. A traditional Spanish music and dance style originating from the Andalusian region, characterized by its passionate guitar playing, soulful singing, and rhythmic hand clapping and foot stomping. Flamenco embodies deep emotional expression and showcases intricate guitar techniques, captivating vocal performances, and the artistry of flamenco dancers, making it a vibrant and iconic representation of Spanish culture. Folk. a genre rooted in traditional music and storytelling, often featuring acoustic instruments, heartfelt lyrics, and a focus on narrative and cultural heritage. Folk music varies across different regions and cultures, showcasing the unique musical traditions of various communities. It has evolved over time and continues to resonate with listeners seeking authentic and heartfelt music experiences. Folk rock. A fusion genre that combines elements of folk music with the driving energy and instrumentation of rock music. Folk rock emerged in the 1960s, blending acoustic folk melodies and storytelling with electric guitars, drums, and amplified sound. It became a significant part of the countercultural movement and influenced subsequent genres like country rock and indie folk. Funk. A genre known for its infectious grooves, syncopated rhythms, and soulful instrumentation. Originating in the 1960s, funk music is characterized by its tight bass lines, prominent horns, expressive vocals, and emphasis on rhythm and improvisation. With roots in African American musical traditions, funk has influenced various genres and remains a vibrant and influential force in popular music. Future pop. A contemporary pop music style that combines elements of electronic music, synthpop, and R&B, characterized by its futuristic soundscapes, catchy melodies, and polished production. Future pop artists often incorporate electronic elements, vocal manipulation, and dynamic arrangements, creating a fresh and forward-thinking pop sound. It emerged in the late 2000s and continues to shape the modern pop music landscape. Garage. A genre that originated in the United Kingdom in the 1990s, combining elements of house music with breakbeats and garage influences. Garage music is characterized by its shuffled rhythms, chopped vocal samples, and deep bass lines. It has evolved over time, giving rise to subgenres like UK garage, two-step, and future garage. Glitch. A genre that embraces digital imperfections and intentional errors in music production, resulting in fragmented, distorted, and glitchy sounds. Glitch music often incorporates unconventional sampling techniques, intricate rhythms, and experimental sound design, challenging traditional notions of composition and structure. It emerged in the late 1990s and has since become a notable part of the experimental electronic music landscape. Glitch hop. A fusion genre that combines elements of glitch music and hip-hop, characterized by its offbeat rhythms, intricate glitchy sounds, and heavy bass lines. Glitch hop blends the experimental nature of glitch with the groove and flow of hip-hop, creating a dynamic and unconventional style that pushes the boundaries of both genres. It gained popularity in the 2000s as part of the broader electronic music movement. Gospel. A genre rooted in African American religious music traditions, featuring passionate and uplifting vocals, soulful harmonies, and spiritual lyrics. Gospel music often incorporates elements of blues, jazz, and rhythm and blues, serving as a source of inspiration, comfort, and celebration within religious communities. It has had a profound influence on various genres, including soul, R&B, and contemporary pop. Grunge. A subgenre of alternative rock that emerged in the 1980s and 1990s, characterized by its distorted guitars, angsty lyrics, and raw, abrasive sound. Grunge music originated from the Seattle music scene, with bands like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Soundgarden gaining mainstream popularity. It captured the disillusionment and frustration of a generation, leaving a lasting impact on rock music and popular culture. Happy hardcore. A genre that combines elements of hardcore techno with uplifting melodies, fast beats, and energetic vibes. Happy hardcore is known for its high BPM, beats per minute, euphoric synth lines, and feel-good atmosphere, creating a hyperactive and joyful listening experience. It emerged in the early 1990s and has since remained a beloved genre within the electronic dance music community. Hard rock. A subgenre of rock music characterized by its aggressive guitar riffs, powerful vocals, and heavy sound. Hard rock emerged in the late 1960s and 1970s, influenced by blues, psychedelia, and early heavy metal. It features strong rhythms, intense guitar solos, and anthemic choruses, conveying a sense of power and energy. Hardtechno. A subgenre of techno music known for its fast and relentless beats, heavy bass lines, and hard-edged sound. Hardtechno originated in Europe in the 1990s and gained popularity in underground techno scenes. It features pounding rhythms, distorted sounds, and an intense and driving energy that caters to fans of harder and more aggressive electronic music. Hip-hop. A genre that emerged in the 1970s in African American and Latinx communities in New York City, characterized by its rhythmic spoken word lyrics, rap, sampled beats, and urban storytelling. Hip-hop encompasses a wide range of styles, from conscious and socially conscious rap to party-oriented and trap-influenced tracks, reflecting diverse perspectives and experiences within the culture. House. A genre that originated in Chicago in the 1980s, characterized by its repetitive beats, synthesized bass lines, and soulful vocal samples. House music is built around a steady 4/4 rhythm, creating a hypnotic and danceable groove. It has evolved into various subgenres, including deep house, progressive house, and tech house, and remains a prominent genre in electronic dance music. Hyperpop. A subgenre of pop music characterized by its hyperkinetic, maximalist production, and experimental approach. Hyperpop combines elements of electronic music, pop, and various other genres, featuring distorted vocals, glitchy effects, and eclectic soundscapes. It emerged in the late 2010s and has gained popularity through online communities and streaming platforms. IDM, or intelligent dance music. A genre that emerged in the 1990s, known for its intricate and complex compositions, experimental sound design, and unconventional song structures. IDM artists often incorporate glitchy sounds, abstract textures, and IDM signature intricate drum programming. It represents a fusion of electronic music styles, pushing the boundaries of sound and challenging listeners' expectations. Indie. A term that refers to independent music, often associated with artists who produce and release music independently of major record labels. Indie music is characterized by its diversity and non-mainstream approach, encompassing a wide range of styles and genres. It emphasizes artistic freedom, DIY ethos, and a focus on authenticity and creative expression. Indie dance. A genre that fuses elements of indie rock and electronic dance music, creating a blend of catchy melodies, rhythmic grooves, and indie sensibilities. Indie dance tracks often feature live instrumentation alongside electronic elements, combining the energy and spirit of indie rock with danceable beats and electronic production. It has gained popularity in the alternative music scene and on dance floors around the world. Indie pop. A subgenre of indie music that incorporates pop sensibilities, catchy hooks, and melodic songwriting. Indie pop artists often emphasize introspective and personal lyrics, layered arrangements, and a DIY aesthetic. It emerged in the 1980s and 1990s, gaining mainstream attention while maintaining an independent spirit and artistic integrity. Indie rock. A genre that emerged in the 1980s as a response to mainstream rock, characterized by its alternative sound, non-conformist attitude, and emphasis on individual expression. Indie rock features a diverse range of styles and influences, often incorporating elements of punk, post-punk, and other subgenres. It represents a vibrant and ever-evolving independent music scene. Italo Disco. A genre that originated in Italy in the late 1970s and early 1980s, characterized by its upbeat, synthesizer-driven sound, catchy melodies, and romantic lyrics. Italo Disco combines elements of disco, electronic music, and pop, creating a distinctive and danceable sound. It gained popularity in European nightclubs and influenced subsequent dance music genres. Jazz. A genre originating from African American communities in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, characterized by its improvisation, swing rhythms, and complex harmonies. Jazz encompasses various styles, including traditional jazz, swing, bebop, cool jazz, and fusion, showcasing the virtuosity of musicians and their ability to create spontaneous and expressive music. Jazz fusion. A genre that emerged in the late 1960s, blending elements of jazz with rock, funk, and other genres. Jazz fusion features intricate compositions, complex rhythms, and extended improvisations, combining the technicality of jazz with the energy and power of rock. It represents a fusion of diverse musical styles and has been a significant influence on contemporary jazz and instrumental music. K-pop. A genre of popular music originating from South Korea, characterized by its catchy melodies, synchronized choreography, and visually stunning performances. K-pop combines elements of pop, hip-hop, R&B, and electronic music, often featuring large idol groups with dedicated fan bases. It has gained international popularity, showcasing the global appeal of Korean music and entertainment. Krautrock. A genre that emerged in Germany in the late 1960s and early 1970s, known for its experimental and avant-garde approach to rock music. Krautrock artists incorporated elements of psychedelia, electronic music, and improvisation, creating hypnotic rhythms, unconventional song structures, and innovative soundscapes. It represents a unique and influential movement within the broader rock genre. Latin. A music genre that encompasses various styles originating from Latin America, Spain, and Portuguese-speaking countries. Latin music incorporates diverse rhythms, such as salsa, merengue, cumbia, reggaeton, and bossa nova, reflecting the cultural richness and diversity of Latin American and Iberian music traditions. It has achieved global popularity and has been a significant influence on various genres and mainstream pop music. Latin pop. A subgenre of pop music that blends Latin music elements with contemporary pop sensibilities. Latin pop features catchy melodies, upbeat rhythms, and a fusion of Latin American music styles with mainstream pop production. It has gained significant popularity, with Latin pop artists achieving success both in Latin America and on the global music scene. Liquidfunk. A subgenre of drum and bass music known for its smooth, melodic, and atmospheric sound. Liquidfunk combines the fast-paced beats and bass lines of drum and bass with lush musical elements, soulful vocals, and deep subbass. It creates a more relaxed and uplifting vibe within the drum and bass genre, often incorporating influences from jazz, funk, and soul. Lo-fi. A genre characterized by its intentionally low fidelity or lo-fi sound quality, featuring elements such as tape hiss, vinyl crackle, and distorted samples. Lo-fi music often blends hip-hop beats, ambient textures, and nostalgic melodies, creating a cozy and intimate atmosphere. It gained popularity in the late 1980s and 1990s and has experienced a resurgence in recent years with the growth of online streaming platforms. Lounge. A genre that creates a laid-back and sophisticated atmosphere, often associated with upscale lounges and cocktail bars. Lounge music features relaxed tempos, smooth melodies, and lush instrumentation, incorporating elements from jazz, bossa nova, and easy listening. It sets a mellow and stylish ambience, allowing listeners to unwind and enjoy the moment. Melodic House. A genre that combines the melodic elements of progressive house with the rhythmic energy of electronic dance music. Melodic house tracks often feature emotive melodies, intricate harmonies, and driving beats, creating a balance between dance floor energy and melodic sensibility. It has gained popularity within the electronic music scene, offering a captivating and uplifting listening experience. Metal. A genre known for its heavy guitar riffs, aggressive vocals, and powerful sound. Metal encompasses various subgenres, including classic metal, thrash metal, death metal, and black metal, each characterized by its distinct sound and aesthetic. Originating in the 1960s and 1970s, metal music has evolved into a diverse and influential genre with a dedicated fanbase. Microfunk. A subgenre of drum and bass music characterized by its intricate rhythms, atmospheric textures, and minimalistic approach. Microfunk focuses on intricate drum programming, detailed sound design, and experimental elements, creating a unique and introspective sound within the drum and bass genre. It emerged in the late 2000s and has gained recognition for its innovative and forward-thinking approach to electronic music. Minimal house. A subgenre of house music known for its stripped-down and minimalist approach, featuring sparse arrangements, repetitive patterns, and subtle changes over time. Minimal house emphasizes groove, rhythm, and hypnotic repetition, creating a mesmerizing and immersive listening experience. It emerged in the 1990s and has influenced electronic music production and DJ culture. Minimal techno. A subgenre of techno music characterized by its stripped-down and repetitive nature, featuring minimalistic arrangements, pulsating rhythms, and hypnotic loops. Minimal techno focuses on the exploration of sonic textures, subtle changes, and the power of repetition. It emerged in the 1990s as a reaction against the maximalist approach of mainstream techno, emphasizing simplicity and the exploration of subtle nuances. Motown. A genre and record label that played a significant role in shaping popular music in the 1960s and 1970s. Motown music is characterized by its soulful vocals, catchy melodies, and polished production, blending elements of rhythm and blues, pop, and gospel. It originated in Detroit, Michigan, and featured artists such as Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, and The Supremes, leaving an enduring impact on the music industry. Neoclassic. A genre that blends classical music elements with contemporary styles and influences, creating a fusion of classical composition techniques and modern sound. Neoclassic music often features orchestral arrangements, classical instrumentation, and a cinematic or atmospheric quality. It represents a contemporary approach to classical music, appealing to both classical music enthusiasts and fans of ambient and experimental genres. Neurofunk. A subgenre of drum and bass music known for its dark, futuristic sound, complex rhythms, and aggressive bass lines. Neurofunk combines hard-hitting drum patterns with intricate and distorted bass sound design, creating a tense and energetic atmosphere. It emerged in the late 1990s as a more technical and experimental offshoot of drum and bass, pushing the boundaries of the genre's production techniques. Alright, I have one more of these coming up soon. I really hope you found some styles that you liked out of these. I personally preferred emo, folk, krautrock, metal, minimal house and minimal techno out of these. The rest I guess were so similar to the default style or I simply did not really enjoy them. Anyway, I hope you were inspired and I appreciate all comments and likes. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel for more experiments like this. And do check out my website where you can find all of my experiments in a wiki format along with all of the prompts that you can copy-paste to use yourself or modify in any way you like. Thank you for watching and let's continue prompting.